Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Cheese and welcome to my channel. With this current anime season almost ending and with the next season coming, I'll be talking this video about what I'll be watching next season and what I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, there are a couple of anime series from the fall season that are still going on next season as well. So then I'm talking about Karakuri Circus, Run with the Wind, and Fairy Tail. I'll just briefly talk about what I think of them so far. And let's just start off with Karakuri Circus. So yeah, Karakuri Circus is about the main character, Masaru, which is still a small boy, I think about 10 years old or so. And he by chance met up with Narumi, who has a disease called the Zonofa syndrome. And with that syndrome, he just needs to make other people laugh in order to get better. And the third main character is called Shirogane. She also has a real name, but I'll just call her Shirogane in this video. She's basically a puppet master and she's now serving as kinda like a bodyguard of Masaru. And because Masaru is the heir of a really big company, and since his father died, Masaru got all the inheritance, and now there are many bad guys going after his inheritance, and many of them are actually puppeteers. So in this series there are a lot of fights between puppets and I really love it. It also has really that circus theme, which I personally really like. I always like anime which kind of had that circus feel in it. I don't know, I just felt attracted to it always. But yeah, it started off with Masaru, but then more and more people are getting involved and the story gets much deeper. So at first it seemed like a really simple story, but the more you watch it, the more interesting and more profound it gets. So far I'm really enjoying this series. It also has amazing soundtracks. The characters are awesome. I really love the characters. And the animation is also really amazing. I mean, how they animate certain scenes with like the puppet fights, it's just really high quality, and I think that they are doing it really well so far. So yeah, I'll definitely keep on watching this series the next season as well. Yeah, as well as the series Run with the Wind. It's actually a sports series, but this series doesn't especially focus on the sports part. It's also about interaction between characters, and I must say this is one of the best sports anime I've seen so far. I can already say that it's probably my favorite sports anime of this year. And yeah, at first I wasn't really enthusiastic about it. I don't know, I saw a trailer and it didn't really appeal to me. But then I discovered that the same crew who also made Haikyuu are also behind this series. So then I tried to check it out of curiosity, and then I just fell in love. I just fell in love with this whole series. And it's basically because the characters and the interactions between them is just so real, and this sports anime is so relatable. I think it's one of the most relatable sports anime I've ever seen, so that's why I'm enjoying it so much, and I just get so... I am already so attached to all the characters, so I get like emotional really easily. The anime hasn't made me cry so far, but there were a couple of times already that I have been on the verge of crying already. So if you haven't checked it out already, please go check it out because I really recommend it. And the third seasonal anime I've been reacting to is Fairy Tail, the final season. I'm still honest, I don't think the story or the animation quality is as good as all the other series I've been watching this season, but it just, Fairy Tail gives me really that nostalgic feeling because it was one of the first anime I watched when I was little, and what really drew me into the world of anime, because I've been watching anime for almost my whole life, but I've just watched a couple of series and that was it. But Fairy Tail is really a series that just drew me into the whole world, and since then I just haven't been managed to get out of it. Obviously. So yeah, that's why I'm reacting to this series, just because I have a lot of personal connection to it and I have a lot of nostalgic feelings towards it. Just the series itself just means a lot to me because I've been following it from the very beginning, and I mean, this is the final season already. And even though I've already read the manga, so I know how it's gonna end, I'm still enjoying watching this anime. So that's why I'll keep on watching this series as well. I'll keep on reacting to it. I don't know how many episodes it will be in total. I mean, they haven't revealed like any specific amount of episodes yet. So I don't know how long this is going on, but I'll keep on reacting to it because I think it will just continue for at least a whole season further. So yeah, those are the 3 seasonal anime I'll just keep on reacting to. And also 2 non-seasonal anime I've been reacting to, which are Steins Gate and Hinamatsuri. I have been really enjoying those, but lately I've just been so busy with schoolwork and stuff, so I didn't have the time to react to it, but I'll definitely come back to it, and when things settle down a little bit, I'll definitely continue with reacting to those series, because I've been really enjoying those, and those were actually also recommended by my little brother, so I'll also always keep one series in my reaction list, which is recommended by my brother, because we have really similar tastes. So I really appreciate his recommendations always. So there is one series I have in mind, which I'm gonna watch after I finish with Hinamatsuri, because Hinamatsuri it's quite a short series. It only has like 12 or 13 episodes. So I think I'll be done with that series during the next season. And I already have a new series in mind which I'm gonna watch, but I won't reveal it just yet. So please look forward to that as well. So then I would like to go to the new seasonal anime. I've picked out 3 new series I'm gonna react to. There's actually also a 4th one I was kinda interested in, but I'll leave it out. I'll still mention it in this video, but I just decided to leave that out of the list because I know that I won't just have time for it. It will just get too much together with all the series I've already been reacting to. So yeah, the first seasonal anime I've been really anticipating is Dororo. I just love how that name sounds. I watched a small piece of the trailer. I haven't watched the full trailer yet. So before I dive deeper into why I decided to watch this series, let's just watch the trailer together, okay? Okay. So this is just one of the trailers of Dororo. I mean, just that unique animation style made me already excited, and this is actually also done by Studio Mappa, who has been doing Banana Fish this fall season, also the summer season. I'll upload a whole video about Banana Fish as well, but that is just one of the best anime I've seen in years, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm just that obsessed with this anime, and yeah, Banana Fish. For those who don't know, it's an anime based on a manga which was released in the 80s, and Mappa is the studio who was in charge of animating it, and I think they've done a really good job. They kept kind of the old school feeling into it, but they modernized a lot of things, and there were really mixed feelings about it, but I personally really liked that. Just Mappa did an amazing job in adapting the manga into an anime. And yeah, Banana Fish is gonna end next week, and I'm just gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. But yeah, Studio Mappa is also going to be in charge of this new series, Dororo, so that's why I'm really excited to it, and I just hope Mappa will just do just as good a job in doing and adapting this anime as Banana Fish. So first, let's just read the synopsis and see what it's about. Okay, so Dororo is about a samurai lord has bartered away his newborn son's organs to 48 demons in exchange for dominance on the battlefield. Yet the abandoned infant survives thanks to a medicine man who equips him with primitive prosthetics. little ones with which the wronged son will use to hunt down the multitude of demons to reclaim his body one piece at a time before confronting his father. On his journey, the young hero encounters an orphan who claims to be the greatest thief in Japan. So there are already a lot of like factors. There's samurai involved, there are demons involved, and yeah, it's also an historical anime, which we also could see in the trailer. But yeah, it has been a while since I watched a real historical anime. Watching the trailer with the soundtrack, it also reminded me of Inuyasha, which is one of the very first anime I've ever seen. I don't know, it just had kind of the same feeling. So I'm really looking forward to watching this series. The story seems interesting. Looking at the animation, it's just really unique, and I'm just curious how MAPPA is gonna handle this anime. So I'll be checking out this series next season as well. Then the second new series I'll be going to react to is Yakusoku no Neverland, or the English name is The Promised Neverland, which is actually a horror story. This is actually the first time I'll be reacting to a horror story, because usually like horror stories doesn't attract me as much. I'm also like real live action horror movies, I just can't handle them, I just can't watch them. And even though horror in anime series is less scary usually, it just doesn't interest me so much. But watching this anime trailer and also reading the synopsis, I just got really interested in this series. So first, let's also watch the trailer of this one. So let's go!
私は折れない決めたから変えようよ世界すごいわ3人ともまた満点フルスコアよあのレベルが一度に3人ハウス史上初だって大丈夫きっと逃げられる3人ならエマお前気づいてないだろ全員で逃げたいんだもう誰もあんな姿にしたくないエマはハウスが好きハウスもママも大好き見つけなければ私たちが生き残る方法約束のネバーランド
Yes! I mean, already this opening is already amazing. It's sang by World. So yeah, it already sounds amazing. So yeah, I'll also first read the synopsis of this series. Okay, so the synopsis says, at Gracefield House, life couldn't be better for the orphans. Though they have no parents, together with the other kids and a kind mama who cares for them, they form one big happy family. No child is ever overlooked, especially since they are all adopted by the age of 12. The daily lives involve rigorous tests, but afterwards they are allowed to play outside. There's only one rule they must obey: do not leave the orphanage. But one day, two top-scoring orphans, Emma and Norman, venture past the gate and unearth the horrifying reality behind their entire existence. They are all livestock, and their orphanage is a farm to cultivate food for a mysterious race of demons. With only a few months left to pull off an escape plan, the children must somehow change their predetermined fate. So again, this also involves demons somehow, but it's mainly about the children of the orphanage. I don't know, reading the synopsis, it's somehow reminded me of Maiden Abyss. I don't know, watching this trailer and reading the synopsis, it kind of gave me the same feel. I haven't read the manga, so I don't know anything about the series. I don't know what it's about. But just reading the summary and watching the trailer, it just gave me that feeling. I could be totally wrong, it could be something totally different, but just because it involved children and going on an adventure in which they don't know where they're going to or what they're getting themselves into. And no, they just reminded me a little bit of Maiden Abyss. But yeah, this anime series is based on a manga, like I just said, but I haven't read any of it, so I don't know what it's about. But the manga is ranked quite high. A lot of people have been excited about this anime coming out, so I'm also excited. I'm really curious to see what it's about, so I'll be checking out this series as well next season. Before I go into the third new seasonal anime I'll be watching next season, I'll talk about the fourth one, which I was considering watching, but then it eventually decided not to, which is Boogie Bob wa Warawanai. The English name is Boogie Bob Doesn't Laugh. This is not a horror story, but I think this story focuses more on the horror part and the mystery part. And since I'll be already checking out Yakusoku no Neverland, I'll just keep Boogie Bob Warawanai just out. I'll maybe check it out just for myself, but I won't do reaction videos of it. And also because, like I just said, I probably just won't have enough time to react to all these series, even though some of them may really look interesting. But I'm already watching to so many series, also from this season. So based on that, I also decided not to react to Boogie Bob Warawanai. So yeah, now I'm going to the third seasonal anime I'll be watching next season, which is, of course, it might not come as a surprise, but it's Mob Psycho 100 Season 2! Oh my god, I'm so excited to this one. Mob Psycho 100 was amazing. I've actually watched the first season quite recently. I didn't watch it when it actually came out, but much later. But it seemed really interesting, so that's why I tried watching it. And then I just loved it. I just loved the whole season. So first I'll just talk about the first season, how I experienced that, and what I actually liked about it. And then I'll just talk about the upcoming season. So yeah, the Mob Psycho 100 is about Mob who has psychic powers and doesn't know how to deal with it in his basic life. He's just so strong, has such psychic powers, so he has really much trouble keeping it in control sometimes. And it also really depends on his emotional state. So then he encounters a lot of other people also with psychic powers, and he just gets into a lot of trouble with that. But yeah, he's now employed by Reagan, which is the man of the show, definitely. Reagan is just amazing. I don't know, you cannot not love this man, because Reagan actually, he calls himself Mob's master. Mob also calls him master, and I think that Reagan actually has psychic powers, even though he doesn't, which is amazing. And it took me the whole season to figure out whether it was actually true or not, because it was never actually made clear that he didn't really have psychic powers, even though there were many signs that made it seem as if Reagan didn't know anything about psychic powers. They never actually confirmed it. So I was actually thinking the whole series, like, wait, what if it's all a lie and that he actually has psychic powers? So actually the last episode of the first season, or maybe like the episode before that, when Reagan had that OP moment, that was, by the way, hilarious. I'm like, wait, what happened? But then that was all thanks to Mob's powers, so that kind of made sense. And that also confirmed that Reagan just actually didn't have any psychic powers at all. So I think we're gonna deal with a huge organization which deals with psychic powers. We got kind of introduced to it in the last episode of the first season, so they kept us kinda hanging in that cliffhanger. Hanging in the cliffhangers, sorry. So I think in the next season, I think Mob and his friends just have to deal more with that organization. So let's just watch the trailer and see if we can figure some things out already. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm really excited to watch this trailer. So let's go! This Mob.
やっぱり高根さんのこと好きなんだ。
そう、なんで知って。これで依頼も増えるだろ。またラブレちゃんに騙されたのかよ。兄さんがあんなの相手にいちいち力を使わなくていいよ。要するにみんなの話題についていけてない。超能力程度でそんなのあるわけないよ。はあ？モブ君に彼女ができただ？え？あれは間違いない。この世のもんじゃなかった。もしかして霊能力者さんですか？もう人間じゃないみたいで。呪いも霊も人間もそれ以外もモブの日常とつながってんだ。モブ君ぶっ殺しゃいいんだ。笑顔だ。もうなんだと？モブどうしよう。モブ吹っ飛ばせ。僕にもできる。
god. Oh my god, yeah, that trailer was already so hyped. I'm so excited to watch this now. And I was already super excited. I mean, it's Mob Psycho. But I'm really glad that they just keep the same animation style as the previous season. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I already know it. Also, this series really expressed what Mob Psycho 100 is about. It's all about chaos. Just chaos and randomness. I mean, there were so many things going on, and I actually just caught a few things out of the whole trailer. I think I had to watch it like 20 times at least over again until I get all the parts which was shown in just this trailer. Because everything was going so fast and there were a lot of things going on. But that's also what Mob Psycho 100 is about. I mean, do you remember the first opening of Mob Psycho 100? If you don't, please go check it out.
Mob, mob, what do you want? Mob, mob, what do you want? Mob, mob, who do you want? Just like
I'm really excited and curious to see the next opening as well, because the first opening of Mob Psycho 100 was just god. It just expressed perfectly what Mob Psycho 100 as a series is about. So I'm really curious to see what the next opening will be like. Is it also what we heard in this trailer? I don't know, but I really can't wait to watch it. So yeah, with this I'll be concluding my video of what I'll be watching next season. I hope you're excited, just as excited as I am. So tell me in the comment box below what you're excited about to watch next season. So thank you all for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're curious to see my reaction videos, please feel free to check out my channel. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.